Meow meow. It's Pride Month, and let's talk about gender roles in pre-colonial Filipino culture. Women in pre-colonial Philippines enjoyed nearly equal status with men. Women actively participated in livelihood. Both women and men could be chieftains. There was divorce. There was also no stigma from breaking away from the gender you were assigned at birth. Our ancestors did not have doctors when they got sick. Humahanap sila ng babaylan sa Visayas, katalonan ang tawag sa mga taong yun sa Katagalugan. Often, these babaylans or katalonans were women who came from prominent families and had a connection to the spirits. But Spanish missionaries have documented that men can also assume the role of the babaylan. These male babaylans dressed and acted like women. They were called bayog or bayugin by the Tagalogs and asog by the Visayans. Father Francisco Alsina, in the 1668 book Historia de los Islas y Indios de Visayas, described the bayog. The translated text articulated that the bayog were, quote, deficient for the practice of matrimony, considered themselves more like women than men in their manner of living or going about, even in their occupation, end quote. They lived with other men as life partners. Scholar Carolyn Brewer explained the status of the bayog in her paper Gender, Sexuality, and the Sacred in Early Colonial Philippines. She wrote, quote, it is the ambiguous status which locates them beyond the more conventional sexual and gender dualism of society and becomes the sign associated with the primal creative force, end quote. I like that line, ang taray. When the Spanish friars came, their objective was to steer our ancestors away from our animist spiritual connections. Interestingly, merong Bayugin Falls sa Sorsogon, may Mount Asog sa Camarines Sur, meron ding bayan ng Bayog sa Zamboanga del Sur. May mga matatabang kawayan na ang tawag ay Bayog, kaya may Bayog Festival sa Burgos, Pangasinan. May connection kaya ito dun sa mga male babaylans? Comment naman kayo kung alam niyo. Pre-colonial Philippines was progressive. Men could dress like women and be shamans. Women could be warriors and leaders. Wala ring stigma kung pareho kayo ng kasarian ng minamahal mo. Tama lang. O diba?